Welcome back, Sports First, numero uno. Yes, new road, number one. Ladies and gentlemen, what a week. What a week. Another week. 13. Week 13 of NFL, ladies and gentlemen. Not too much longer. One more week until fantasy playoffs and teams, or certain teams, are showing they still have it in them. Some teams are making runs, like the Las Vegas Raiders. One of the teams that we expected to be pretty good, but they obviously, one of those teams we expected to be really good was obviously them Denver Broncos. To be honest, a lot of the AFC West we expected so much from, but it's been a fire going on out there. Shockingly, the Chiefs got a loss today too against them Bengals. I don't know how bad they were needing that win, as in the Bengals. I guess they were needing to win it because the Ravens did get their dub today, anyways, but that came at a cost with LJ8 going down, with Lamar going down. Not too great of a sheen out there. Hunley came in, but I guess the main thing was they was facing them Broncos country that's burning up right now. The Broncos team that's on a 4-game freaking losing streak. I wonder how many points they have. I wonder if they've even put up 100 freaking points, lady. I'm sure they haven't. Not 100% sure, but I'm just taking a guess that they have. For God's sakes, the Dallas Cowboys have put up probably more than 100 in the last 2. Y'all can't even put out none. But damn, it's a shit show out there. But yes, Lamar Jackson went down. Another quarterback that went down was Jimmy, porn star dating Jimmy Garoppolo, went down as well. I was rooting for Jimmy myself because I don't know. Sometimes it's always nice to root on that player. Everybody hating on their thing. You're like, man, go ahead, do yourself some good. Show these people, show these a-holes what you're made of. And Jimmy was playing lights out, but then again, like I said last week, like I don't know if it was last week, maybe it was this week actually. You got so much fucking talent around you. You should be playing lights out, to be honest. Zach Wilson might even be pretty good, but actually Zach Wilson even has a pretty good team. Just all around players, that is. And the 49ers defense is fucking legit, and they don't quit. Gave a whooping to them Miami Dolphins. I guess you can't say it was a whooping, even though they did beat them. In the very beginning of the game, Tua just wasn't really playing to what his standards, or Miami standards, the way he's been playing. Really inconsistent in the beginning of the game. Then he picked it up, and then a couple of interceptions. And just 49ers defense doesn't give anybody too much. So for what he did, I guess it was all right. And Waddle and Tyreek Hill seem to be banged up, which I'm pretty sure they've been these past couple of weeks. Running game didn't seem too great. But other than that, yes, the 49ers, even with, I'm sure Purdy is a rookie running back. Thought I heard that he was a 7th round pick. Even though he had that handoff, was in New Mexico, where he went the wrong way and people were making memes about it. It's pretty funny. But yeah, Seahawks pulled off one against the shit-stained Rams, with Gino and who was that at the very end? He locked up with not Lockett. DK got themselves the dubs. Last segment, 30 seconds or so left, so they put the clock down all the way. So the Seahawks still in there, as y'all can see, and y'all might have seen the Cowboys living the dog piss out of them Colts of Jeff Saturdays, or Jeff Sunday. He probably wished it was Monday already during the game. But to be honest, it really didn't get out of hand almost until the third. It was a pretty competitive game for the majority of the time, but then Matt Ryan decided to be Matt Ryan. Threw a couple of NOs, and then the game was as in out of fucking hand. I thought I heard that it was like a record for the most points being put up in the second half. It's freaking nads, man. Lights out offensively, defensively too. I mean, this easily them and 49ers are two Super Bowl contenders easily. I mean, them Bills, Chiefs, 49ers. I guess I guess you could still say Brady, and we'll see what happens tomorrow, or technically today, since I'm recording on Monday. Brady and Aaron Rodgers also went today, since they're considered elite and their teams are looking just a little bit better. Rodgers' team actually looking much better. Rodgers' team. The Packers looking a little bit better with Christian Watson playing better, and Aaron Jones seems like he might be a little banged up. A.J. Dillon actually playing a little better. Philadelphia Eagles having another really good game. They're also one of those contenders. They were a little bit sloppy in the 2 to 3 past weeks, but it seems like after giving the Titans, that team that doesn't give too much to anybody, giving them a and I'm pretty sure it seems like they're back to what they are. I know they beat the shit out of the Packers, even though it ended in a 1-point game or so. At the very end, it got close. That's why I say it was still a little sloppy. Detroit won. They could have easily won that Thanksgiving game against the Bills, but came back and pretty much gave open to them Jaguars. A Jaguars team that I don't know if they don't have shit to play for, to be honest, other than getting their team better. Trevor Lawrence got banged up, came back in the game, which was a surprise. I'm like, why you got to come back? Even though he was facing my fantasy team, so that was another reason. But still, Justin Fields and the Bears obviously took that whooping from A-Rod. Kenny Pickett's and the boys beat up the Falcons, which I don't know, just fantasy reasons, I was happy to see the Falcons lose. I don't hate the Falcons or nothing. It was just, they play 4 fucking running backs. Mariota fucked me over a couple of weeks ago. Cordell Patterson now, I have him 2 different freaking leagues and he's just been shit. And so I benched him in, I think, both leagues. So I was just like, fuck it, take the damn L. Hopefully you'll learn some shit from this. And the Jets almost came back in a wild one. They had 2 different fucking opportunities. A lot of the cussing coming out for no reason, but still. Deshaun Watson came out, didn't do too much. So let's look at the fantasy a little bit. I wanted to keep it short, so I am. Plus, I'm going to come back for another one sometime this week. And I'm going to come back for a live sometime this fucking week. Bang, bang. Wide receivers looking up top there. This is NFL weekly-ish this week, unless somebody else comes up. But Devontae Adams seems like he's going to be that guy. He's going to be the king of the fantasy bling. 8 for 177. 2 of those plays were probably the majority of it, and 2 touchdowns, 12 targets, 37.7 awesomeness to the extreme, I tell you. AJ and Jalen connecting, obviously, so they're going to get them points. And Jalen's been doing a lot of running lately, to be honest. I'm not even sure what the number on game today was, oh, well, he got the touchdown, 5 for 12. That's not actually that great. I thought it, maybe I'm missing something. No, I'm not. I thought I'd seen him run for more, to be honest. Maybe I'm still thinking of the Green Bay Packers game. AJ, 8 for 1, 2 touchdowns. I thought one of those was called back. 10 targets. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. 14 for Tyreek Hill. Oh, my God. And he technically is banged up. But he's, like I said, I mean, when is he not, to be honest, Tyreek Hill? I remember, was it a year or two ago, he was pretty much injury or the questionable every single fucking week or so, and he would kill it. But yeah, that's gonna go ahead and be it for today until whenever. Sabotage channel, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all have yourself a good one. Bang, bang, bang.